Welcome to Watch the Fight Boxing Talk. This video is a prediction of the upcoming fight between Frank the Ghost Martin and Artem Harutyunyan. I think Frank Martin will win this fight, and I'm rooting for Frank either way. But I do think Frank wins. I don't see this fight going the distance, but if it does, Frank will definitely get the decision. This fight has a lot of similarities to Jaron Ennis versus Royman Villa, and this prediction may be very similar to the prediction I made in that video. It just feels like a part 2 of that fight because many of the elements are similar. I think Artem can only win this fight by knockout, so I'd say he only has a puncher's chance. Artem is a come-forward fighter, and he's very powerful. I think he has power in both hands. And he's a former Olympian, so I think he's a great opponent for Frank. This will be a good test for both of them. I think Frank is the better boxer overall. He's built like an action figure, and he's extremely fit and conditioned year-round, which is kind of scary. Frank has cat-like reflexes, and he's very agile and quick. I'd say Frank has the higher boxing IQ, more speed, better footwork, and a little more stamina, and he fights off the back foot extremely well. Artem is the more dominant come-forward fighter, so I expect Frank to fight more off of the back foot in this fight. It's hard to tell which fighter is more powerful. I think Artem has the slight edge in power, but it's hard to call because Frank is remarkably powerful too, and in his training camp with Sandersfit, he may have increased his power. Overall, I think Frank will outclass Artem. I think one of them will stop the other, and I'm leaning towards Frank getting the stoppage near round 8. It would be an upset if Artem lands a knockout punch, but that's the only way I see him winning. I don't see him catching Frank with that clean punch though, because Frank reminds me of a cat. He's very spry, springy, and bouncy. He's agile and he reads fighters just as quickly as he moves, and he makes adjustments quickly and effectively. I got Frank winning this fight by stoppage or unanimous decision if it goes the distance. With that being said, hashtag man down, hashtag the ghost, hashtag zoinks. Thanks for tuning in. Catch y'all on the next one.
I'm constantly fighting these demons. Stay ready, I know that they scheming. They want my life and my freedom. Silent killer, you know how I treat them. I'm constantly fighting these demons. I know that I won't be defeated. Ain't running cause ain't no retreating. Self-love was all that I needed. I'm constantly fighting these demons. Stay ready, I know that they scheming. They want my life and my freedom. Silent killer, you know how I treat them. Steady fighting like a pugilist. Making moves like a fugitive. Tell he knew I ain't new to this. I don't trust